Ezedi carried out a brutal acid attack that would forever change your family's life. Mere hours later, he died by suicide, a coroner has today concluded. The pizza delivery driver drove down to London from Newcastle on the morning of January the 31st, where he was spotted in Croydon and Streatham before making his way to an address in Clapham. It was there where, shortly before 7:30 p.m, Ezedi doused his former girlfriend and her two young daughters, aged just 8 and 3, with a corrosive liquid. During the nightmare assault, evil Ezedi, 35, also slammed the 3-year-old's head against the ground. 8 people in total were hurt during the attack, including callous Ezedi, who fled the scene of horror with severe burns. Ezedi initially attempted to drive away, but after crashing into a stationary vehicle, he abandoned his car and instead boarded a train to Clapham South Tube Station. As Ezedi continued his journey by foot, a widespread manhunt ensued, with police able to track the attacker's movements by noting bank card payments made on the tube. A team of 100 officers led the search, piecing together the fugitive's journey through CCTV footage captured of his movements. Shocking footage taken at London King's Cross at 7:59 p.m. was released to the public by the Met Police and showed how Ezedi had sustained a serious facial injury above his right eye. In an urgent appeal made at the time, a Met spokesperson said, "As you have seen from the image we have released of Ezedi, he has suffered a serious facial injury. I'm making a direct appeal to hand yourself in to police, not only so we can speak to you, but so you can get the urgent medical treatment you obviously need." At 8:42 p.m, Ezedi was captured on CCTV again, this time at Tesco Express in Caledonian Road, Islington, where it's believed he purchased a bottle of water. A last piece of CCTV footage taken of Ezedi shows him walking along London's South Chelsea Bridge at around 11:30 p.m, pacing and looking over the railings before eventually disappearing without a trace. It was then police shared their belief that he had entered the freezing waters below. Commander John Seville said, "We have tracked him since the movement of the attack. When it happened, walking for 4 hours through London in the main hugging of the river. He is a man who had just carried out the most horrific attack and was suffering from a significant injuries himself, which must have been causing him extraordinary amount of pain. It is just over 4 miles from Tower Hill, where he was seen leaving the tube station, to Chelsea Bridge. He walks purposefully halfway across Chelsea Bridge. He pauses and paces back and forth towards the railings as well as looking over them. This is a change in behaviour. Then he is lost from sight." It's believed he jumped into the River Thames that day, and on February the 19th, his lifeless body finally recovered from the waters after being spotted from a boat. Speaking at Popular Coroner's Court, Senior Coroner Mary Hassel ruled that Ezedi, whose body was discovered in the Thames at Tower Pier, had drowned in an act of suicide, ruling out the possibility that Ezedi, who was from the Newcastle area, had been pushed or fallen into the river accidentally. Hassel concluded, "I have no evidence at all that Mr. Ezedi was pushed. The CCTV, as described to me by the Metropolitan Police Service, does not indicate the presence of any person or persons close to Mr. Ezedi on the bridge, while I regard it as possible that Mr. Ezedi was pushed. I don't regard that as likely, and so I consider the final opinion that he jumped into the water. Given all the circumstances, including what had happened earlier in the day, it is likely that he jumped into the water, and it is likely that he did so with the intention of ending his life. A determination of suicide is the appropriate determination." Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my crime channel. Thank you.